Today we're going to learn how to make our own DIY Play-Doh lollipops. Our first step is to gather our tools and ingredients. The first thing that we're going to need is white conditioner. Next, we're going to need cornstarch. I have my mixing bowl ready and my 1 cup measuring cup. First, we're going to open up the cornstarch and measure out 1 cup and put it into our measuring bowl. Next, we're going to add some conditioner to our dry ingredients. There's not an exact measurement for this, but we want to slowly add our wet into our dry ingredients. Then I'm going to just use my hands to mix it all together. It will be a little bit sticky, so I would have some wet paper towels on hand to help clean off your hands. As you go, add a little bit more conditioner. And if it gets to be too sticky, then you can add some more of our dry cornstarch. Now that our Play-Doh mixture isn't sticky anymore, we're going to take it out of our mixing bowl and we're going to knead it with our hands to make sure everything is mixed together. For our next step, I'm going to set out 2 small bowls and I'm going to split our Play-Doh into some smaller pieces so I can add some food coloring. Now, if you don't use all the Play-Doh, we can put it into a plastic bag to keep it nice and moist. Next, we're going to add our food coloring. First, we're going to add red to both of our Play-Doh mixtures. To one of the mixtures, we're also going to add blue. Blue and red makes purple. We're going to use our hands to mix the Play-Doh and the food coloring together. You want to mix it until all of the food coloring is mixed in with your Play-Doh. Now that my purple Play-Doh is all mixed together, I took a break to wash my hands because I don't want to get any blue in my red mixture. Now that I'm mixing my red into my white Play-Doh, it makes pink. Red and white makes pink. Now that we're done mixing our colors, we can start to make our lollipops. I'm going to get my popsicle sticks ready to go. First, I'm going to break off a smaller piece of my purple Play-Doh. I'm going to squeeze it in my hands and start to roll it into a coil. I'm just rolling back and forth with the palm of my hand on my tabletop. The more that I roll my coil or my snake, the longer it gets. Now I'm going to do the same thing with my pink. I'm going to tear off a smaller piece and start to roll my coil or my snake. I'm going to be careful that I don't press down too hard on my Play-Doh, otherwise it'll tear into 2 pieces. Now that both of my coils or snakes are finished, I'm going to put them together. I'm going to gently squish them with my fingers and I'm going to twist them together. Next, I'm going to start rolling those 2 coils into a cinnamon roll shape. I'm going to start by curling one end, and I'm just going to keep turning it and rolling it into itself so it gets that lollipop twist shape. Now that our lollipop is formed, we can add the stick. I'm just going to gently hold down my Play-Doh and I'm going to kind of wiggle the stick inside. And it's all finished. Now on to the next lollipop. For our next lollipop, we're going to need both pink and purple. We're going to take 2 of those smaller pieces and we're going to mix them together. So I'm going to break off my pink and my purple pieces, and we're almost going to be creating like a marbled mixture. The trick with this is to not mix too much, otherwise our pink and purple will just become one color. I'm just going to gently pull it apart and mix it together so I have pink and purple mixed but not just one bland color. Once you're satisfied with how that looks, we're going to roll it between our hands and we're going to roll it out on the table, making that coil snake once again. We're going to roll it out very lightly, that way we don't break it apart. Next, we're going to start that cinnamon roll again. We're going to take one end and we're going to curl it in on itself. We're going to keep turning and rolling so we have that cinnamon roll shape. You can see that our pink and purple mix together very well. Now that we're all finished rolling, we're going to put the popsicle stick inside. Remember to gently wiggle it in. And that's it! I hope you guys had so much fun making your own DIY Play-Doh lollipops. I can't wait to see what you guys created.